Of all the warriors in the realms, few are as fearsomely iconic as Baraka, a character whose story has evolved from mindless monster to tragic figure. He first emerged as a loyal enforcer in Shao Kahn's army, a mutant from the nomadic Tarkatan race of Outworld. With his retractable arm blades and razor-sharp teeth, he became a symbol of savage brutality, often leading attacks on Earthrealm and serving as a formidable obstacle for heroes like Liu Kang. Baraka's allegiance was often to the strongest power, though he shared a unique bond with Mileena, Shao Kahn's half-Tarkatan daughter. Their failed coup against the Emperor resulted in her death and his exile, a pattern that would repeat throughout his life. He frequently found himself a pawn for greater evils, serving masters like the fallen elder god Shinnok and the undead dragon king Onaga, only to be cast aside or defeated when their plans crumbled. In the 2011 series reboot, Baraka's role was refined, but his ferocity remained. He led the Tarkatan hordes as a general, showcasing a degree of strategic cunning in their conflicts, particularly against the new Outworld ruler, Kotal Khan. Despite this, he remained largely an antagonist, a brutal force of nature whose primary drive was the survival and dominance of his kind through sheer violence. The most profound reinvention of Baraka's origin arrived in Mortal Kombat 1. In Fire God Liu Kang's new era, he was no longer a born mutant, but a respected Outworld merchant named Baraka. His horrific transformation was the result of contracting the Tarkat disease, a highly contagious and incurable affliction that physically and mentally corrupts its victims, forcing them into segregated colonies. This new origin completely recontextualizes the character. Stripped of his former life and identity, he becomes a compassionate leader for the afflicted, advocating for their survival and dignity in the face of a society that fears and shuns them. His iconic blades are no longer a trait of his birth, but a tragic symptom of his devastating illness. His story becomes intertwined with that of Mileena, who also suffers from the disease, threatening the stability of the Outworld throne. This connection elevates Baraka from a simple villain to a sympathetic revolutionary, a voice for the oppressed and unwanted. He embodies themes of prejudice, resilience, and the struggle for identity in a world that sees him only as a monster. Through this journey, Baraka has transcended his origins as a mere monstrous henchman. He has become one of Mortal Kombat's most complex characters, whose enduring legacy is no longer defined solely by his savagery, but by his profound tragedy and the unwavering strength he finds in leading his fellow outcasts.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.